Hey YouTube, Christo here. I've got another video for you. Pretty special one. Head-to-head of two fragrances that I really enjoy. Today I'm pitting Wonderwood from Comme de Garcons against Gucci Rush for Men. Now my head-to-heads, if you haven't seen them before, what I do is I take two fragrances that often get compared to each other and I tell you how similar they are, how different they are, and which one I personally would choose myself. So, before we find out which one takes which category, a bit of background information. Comme de Garcons Wonderwood, this is made in 2010 by Antoine Lee, so this is quite new. Rush for Men, this was made in 2000 by Daniela Rocher-Andrier and Antoine Maisondieu, so this predates it by 10 years. Grouping, Wonderwood is listed simply as a woody, which, you know, when it's simply listed as a woody, you know what you're going to get there. Rush is listed as a woody spicy, and I do think it fits. Similar notes, what notes do these fragrances share? Well, they both share cypress, and that is what drew me to both of these fragrances in the first place. I love cypress. It's my favorite note, and both of them have very good cypress notes in them. Also, they both have cedar, sandalwood, and patchouli, and I really enjoy all three of those notes as well, so you can see why I like both of these so much. Bottle sizes are the same. Both come in 50 and 100s, both of which I have here are 100. Prices, this is where they start to differ and starts to get a bit complicated. Wonderwood is a niche fragrance, but is fairly accessible and modestly priced. You can get small bottles of this for between $70 and $100, and you can get 100 ml bottles from anywhere from about 100 to 150, possibly a bit more if you buy retail. Rush has been discontinued for a while, and it has a very strong, loyal fan base. So Rush is pretty hard to find in retail. If you're buying this, you're most likely going to find it online, most likely in eBay, where it can go for as much as 220. I've even seen bottles for 250. 50 ml bottles, you're looking about 100 to 125, and 100 ml, yeah, you're looking anywhere between 150 to 200 plus. If you are lucky to find one of these in retail, and I highly recommend you pick it up if you do, you're looking about average Gucci prices. So value for money, well, the first category, I'm definitely giving it to Wonderwood. If you're paying, standard prices for these, standard being Rush from eBay, it's just too expensive in my opinion. So I definitely say Rush gets it. You're looking about $1 a ml, give or take, if you get a good price on a 100 ml bottle. If you're lucky enough to find this retail, it is a great price without a doubt. And it would take the value for money, but because it's so hard to find retail, I'm not counting that. Projection, which one wins it? Well, honestly, neither of these have great projection. Both of them stay fairly close to the skin. I'm going to give it a tie, which obviously they're not exactly the same projection, but it's close enough that I'm not going to nitpick. So I'm giving a tie for projection. Longevity, on the other hand, though, I'm giving it to Wonderwood. Wonderwood is an EDP, and it performs in the longevity department. I get 8 to 10 hours, even a bit more than 10, given the right conditions. To be fair, Rush, it's no slouch. It's not bad. It's an EDT, but it is pretty decent. I'm looking 6 to 8 hours, which, is pretty decent in my opinion. Versatility, I'm definitely going to give that to Rush. It's more wearable, I find. It's got some supporting notes that do kind of ease the woodiness to it, the strange synthetic, woody, oily feeling that I get from Wonderwood. So I'm definitely going to give that to this, especially for someone who isn't into strange or avant-garde scents. Wonderwood it's a fantastic scent, but it is definitely not the most versatile thing you're going to find. You will have a hard time finding it unless you're really ballsy and will wear it anywhere, anytime. Creativity, I'm looking at bottle and packaging. I'm definitely giving that to Wonderwood. I love the box. It is really, really fantastic. This really nice glossy box with this very detailed cross-section of very dry arid wood. You can see it all cracking and splitting open. I love the little pouch, and not little at all, this massive bag that the Wonderwood came in, kind of tucked away in the corner there. You get this big, huge, I don't know, burlap sack, mesh sack there. Really like that. And the bottle I like as well. It's quite different, unique. It is exactly the same as the classic Comme de Garcons from '94, just a different color, but I do really like the bottle. Rush, huge fail. I do not like the packaging at all. I have lost the actual box, which is literally just a plastic sheath that fits over top of it. Doesn't protect the bottle for shipping. And this bottle here, it just looks cheap. It looks tacky in my opinion. And I don't know, it's meant to be modern and sophisticated, I don't know. But I don't like it. I really, really don't like the packaging on this. As well, a design flaw, the back of mine does fall off. I know I pried it off there, but I have literally come into my bedroom and just found it sitting on my shelf with the side flop down. And I have seen people selling them on eBay, you know, advertising them that, you know, it is used and the side has fallen off, so it's definitely not just my bottle there. Okay, now Uniqueness in terms of scent. I'm definitely going to give that to Rush here. They do smell similar, not exactly of course, they do smell similar, and this predates it by a decade, so I'm going to give the Uniqueness to Rush. Availability, even though it is an avant-garde niche house, it is fairly accessible. I'm giving it to Wonderwood. You can go online right now and find this on any number of retailers online for $100, $120. Very, very easy to find for such a unique niche house or niche scent as well. Very, very easy to find Comme de Garcons. Now, woodiness. Now this is a big one. I love woody fragrances, like really, really dry woody fragrances, so I'm definitely giving that to Wonderwood. Without a doubt. This isn't my favorite woody fragrance, but it is up there easily. Rush, it is no slouch. It has great woods in it, but it does give another feeling. It does give other things. It has a bit of sweetness from juniper, which is nice, but in terms of woodiness, definitely giving that to Wonderwood. Now, overall, which one am I going to take? Now, this is a really difficult decision for me, and there is a bit of an asterisk here, okay? For me, overall, I'm going to take Wonderwood. Without a doubt, I'm taking this. But if I can find Rush, or you can find Rush at a retail price, I would say take this, because you can get it for about half the price. But the problem is, because it is so obscure, I'm definitely going to give it to Wonderwood. There is also as well this really, really strange, like oily sawdust feeling that I get from Wonderwood that, you know, I do really, really enjoy a lot. There are a few other fragrances from Comme de Garcons that do remind me a bit of Wonderwood, but this is definitely the most accessible and affordable that I can get. So Wonderwood takes it in my opinion. So I want to hear from you guys what you think of both of those. How would you compare them to each other? What are some great woody fragrances? Is there something else that I could have thrown in the mix for my head-to-head? So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon.